of Fame, Badlands, Scourge, not helpful today. No Mercy, yeah. You know what occurs to me? Witch's Oven, it should just be sack a creature, create a food.
Mm-hmm.
But,
you have to tap it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Or like 1 mana, sack a creature. Because then you can like throw 1 on the Phyrexian altar and then sack 2, get 2 foods. Yeah. That's why Witch's Oven is uncommon.
Yep. And again, it just seems like all the good food things, if they exist, are in green.
Mostly
Which,
green.
like,
Yeah, if you want
sucks.
to, if you want to do a food deck, you go green black because there's
Right.
some good black stuff in them a bit. Oh, that's yours. That's why.
Way to go, buddy. That little forest did more than you can imagine.
Yeah, for real.
Look, he's got a tree. Quick, jump to it.
It's true. You know, yeah, it makes all the sense in the world for squirrels to have forest walk.
Yeah. More sense than most other things.
Yeah.
Like elves, I guess I get.
Yeah, I guess.
I mean, I'm down to just like take a break and play one more game.
I'm into it. Let's do it.
Yeah.
What, I hit 2 last time? Probably 1. BRB guys, and I'm going to throw a real commercial in here. Why not? Yeah, which means the graph does not help me. Hey guys, what deck should I play? What have I not played
For
more?
those of you who are around.
Yeah. I know, I want to put
Damn,
in the...
Fool stayed away. It
I know.
sucks.
I was going to tell him so many things. I was going to point out, okay, so Loading Ready Run, well, they've split their channels into Loading Ready Run Magic and Loading Ready Run Other. So the Magic channel, they do Crack a Pack, which is great, because people are just like, oh, hey, you like Magic, I like Magic, here's a pack, open it on stream if you like, because they do Crack a Pack.
Right.
So they have like a drawer full, and they're like catching up on the backlog lately.
Oh, cool.
So they opened,
I'd love to get that big. They're just like, here, have packs.
I don't know, right? I mean, I don't know. I'd love to have the patience to just be like, let's open a pack and be funny about every card. So they opened Eldritch Moon, and it was cool because like he points out, what's the card called? Reckon with the Past. And he says, this is a reference, because the other thing that's real cool about the way they do this is they've been playing, I think since the like start of my 8-year hiatus. So they're at like, you know, he's like, I remember what it was like to draft play. So he's talking about Make a Wish, which was, it's got the art of this like girl throwing a coin into a well. And it's something like, wishes are, you're not supposed to like wish for things, but people do anyway. And then in Eldritch Moon, there's Reckon with the Past, which is what appears to be that little girl, but now a Eldrazi tentacle horror, retrieving the teddy bear that she was holding out of the well.
Oh, awesome.
So that's just awesome, and it's a cool thing. But I wanted Fool to show up so I could be like, oh man, you know what it says on Reckon with the Past is the flavor text is something to the effect of like, Emrakul does not grant wishes. Desires merely align to her will. You want your Ladies of Magic? Emrakul the Eon's Torn. So guys, if anyone's around, I don't know if anyone's around. What deck should I play? Alex playing Krakashima. Like you do.
Like I do.
Man.
It's been 2 weeks. You know?
Really? You took them off last week? You want to do me a favor and type in Krakashima?
Yeah.
I don't think I played Odeka last week, so... I need more decks so that it's not just like... I played this deck last week. I did not play this deck last week. And someone, Vox Populi says...
What do you think?
Well, James just says plan. Alright. You know what? The people have spoken. I heed Vox...
The person has spoken.
I don't know. We should call... I don't know if I want to call this episode...
Does democracy work when there's only one voter?
I believe it gets a different name. But... You know what? You know who's in this deck? I have a real ass actual, probably given to me by you, probably so long ago that you don't remember, Slimefoot the Stowaway. He's just been hiding in this deck, riding along, appropriately enough. Oh, I missed the part where James also said, Adam, what do you think?
Yeah, right.
Plant. Lawrence Lude.
The peep have spoken. Has been seen. Silver medalists. Power to the person.
How do we want to decide who goes first? And James, we already listened to you, so we're not doing Adam's app. No.
All my dice.
I mean, I do have a, 3x3x4 D6 back there, so if we just want to sum up all the dice on hand.
Have we done poker in a long time, or do you not have poker dice easily accessible?
They're not difficult.
Do you want to use some of my dice?
Nah, I'm already up. And gives me an excuse to use my intentionally irregular wooden die. Mm-hmm. James says odds are positive, evens are negative. Okay, so does that mean an odd is +1 or an odd is plus whatever it is?
Ooh, either way, cool.
But I'm going to relish this opportunity to use both my shaker and my irregular wooden dice. I want to use the shaker more. Well, while James gets back to us.
I mean, I say we just say that odds are positive. Oh, yeah, odds are +1, so roll a 5, get +5, roll a 4, get -4.
Okay, so odds are not +1, they're plus their own value.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Good luck. You into it? We into it?
Highest goes first, lowest goes first.
Highest.
Heard that. Missing a die? Oh, there it is.
I have +3.
A -22. 4 4s and a 6. If I was playing fucking Yahtzee right now.
Oh, man. James says so much math. I mean, uncharacteristically, we handled that real well.
Yeah.
But you know
It
what?
was real easy when I rolled all even numbers.
Yeah.
Well,
You're
I
right,
am
James.
negative.
Math is hard.
Next
So I go
time.
first.
Next time we're doing greatest absolute value.
Yeah. Yeah. That's cool. Hold that thought. I like it. So this is just going to be a one-off. I'm going to hit the new game Bramble. Hell yeah.
That's why I like the puns are the absolute humor. Because the worse the pun, the greater the pun. It works on an absolute.
Are you ready?
That's right. I love this hand. Let's start with this.
Cool.
I go first. Hell yeah.
I have a playable hand.
Just got to figure exactly what I want to start with. Overgrown Tomb enters tapped because I'm not paying 2 life. Say go.
Lonely Sandbar, no option to pay life. Go ahead.
Yeah. Overgrown Tomb enters tapped unless you pay 2 life. Lonely Sandbar enters tapped. Bitch.
It is one of my favorite first turn plays because look at how lonely it is. There are no other lands around.
That's true. Snockford Swamp. Wait, there's more. Golgari Signet. And I believe that's all. Go for it.
One is the loneliest sandbar that you'll ever do. Mountain. Mindstone. Your turn.
Believe this current deck was born out of. I want to run both Mana Boon and the other one I'm thinking of. Nyxbloom Ancient. Bam, bam, bam. Cryptghast. Say go.
Shivan Reef. Into Krark.
Oh, that's right. I got it.
Into one of my favorite things to do. Attempt to ponder. Tails. It's a heads. It comes back to my hand.
Okay.
And it's your turn.
That's only one. But that's right. We have a command for that. I don't know if we've done it yet. But anyways, I take the turn. We have a...
Failed.
Draw.
What was I saying?
Swamp. Cryptghast. 3, 4, 5.
6, 7, 8,
10, 11, 12, 13.
9. No, well, 9 mana.
2 swamp. And -1 up forest. Grismold. Oh yeah, 1 cast of Grismold. Top. But wait, there's more. Grave Pact.
I will respond to the Grave Pact.
Okay.
Take a damage
You will take a
to
damage.
try to lightning bolt. Heads. Copies. 3 at the Griswold, 3 at the Cryptghast.
That sucks. Okay. End my turn.
A mountain. Into.
Oh yeah, in Asmore, I was thinking about putting like. I also had Thran something.
Sakashima. And attempt to ponder for a damage.
But like another Felden's King. But I was like, I don't need
Tails.
that many of this.
Copies. Heads.
Tails.
Comes back to my hand. I ponder a time.
One Kastashima.
I will
No, that's also not the right
shuffle my deck and draw a card. 2 lands and a Lightning Greaves. Or Swift Boots.
I swing with your Quark.
Yeah.
I'll take 2. So,
Mm-hmm. Get to draw that.
Forest, since it doesn't really need to be a swamp anymore. Bam. Bam. Awakening Zone.
Ugh.
That's cool. That's pretty cool. Say go.
That is not good for me.
You're fine.
Island.
Yeah, you know what occurs to me? Like, they're like, create a token. Why don't they just say create a dungeon in the dungeon zone? Because, like, it's not like, oh, you have a special sideboard for your tokens.
Heads. Copies. Tails. Copies. Ponder 3 times. That's 1. With no way to deal with a Grave Pact, so I'm going to shuffle. And I draw. And then ponder. With no way to deal with a Grave Pact, so I shuffle. I draw. And then ponder. With no way to deal with the Grave Pact. So I shuffle. Best card. Probably should have kept the Reliquary Tower, though. Okay, that's doable. I should discard
That's
a card.
doable.
I discard this Mystic Retrieval. After I swing for 4.
I take 4.
I attempt to ponder. And when I succeed, motherfucker do I think.
Set.
Yeah.
Untap. Upkeep, I get a spawn. 0/1. I draw a card. I also remembered to hit the button. There we go. Snowcover Forest. I sack you for a colorless. Why don't you?
Respond.
Okay.
I'll take a damage from my Shivan Reef.
Okay.
To Cackling Counterpart. Token of target creature I control onto the battlefield.
I don't know why I grabbed all these copies from you.
Heads. Copies. Tails. Comes back to my hand. I make a copy of my Sakashima and sacrifice it.
All right. With that floating meta. What?
You have Krakoshimas made.
You're right. That's right.
I mean, not that it matters right now because I sacrificed it, but
Oh, yeah. We don't need the copies either right now.
true.
Particular Krakoshimas. With that floating mana, let's top. I'm going to do it in this order. Why not? Yeah, this order. Yeah, this order. Tap them. Tap this top, draw a card. You know that there's a top on the top. Sweet. Green. I mean, black and a green and a black. +2. Grismold. Not a cast. Any objection? Animation module. Whenever one or more +1/+1 counters are placed on a permanent I control, I may pay 1. If I do, I create a servo. Move to my end. Let's have a plant.
We get plants. And the James goes wild.
Plant for you. Plant for me. James says, plant, plant. Well said.
Way to plant in. Zendra splits judgment. For each player, choose friend or foe. Friends create a token that's a copy of a creature they control. Each foe returns a creature they control to its owner's hand. Heads. Comes back to my hand. Tails. Comes back to my hand.
That counts. All right. Let's unveil. Well, I don't know about unveil, but I have a command for this situation. Unlucky. Alex has had worse luck than random chance calling coin flips 1 time. He's
Awesome.
surely due for success. I was going to call it Gambler's Folly, but set.
Yeah, that's the end of my turn.
All right.
It would be cool if it was like, yeah, again, Alex attempts to cast something.
Yeah.
And just it doesn't work due to his own inability to actually flip coins.
Yeah. Well, we were talking about, like, we want it to be... I don't know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
so I get this...
worse luck than random chance, I like.
Yeah. Yeah, because we kept talking about, like, you call 5 coin flips wrong and trying to find it right. So as long as you have to roll, like, 2 when you get 2 wrong. As long as it's worse than 50-50. I will sack this Eldrazi spawn. You can have that. That's 2 counters for Griswold. I'll Sensitive Divining Top. Got one of these. I will also pay 1 to create a servo. Which I have to dig out. It's a flying or just a walking? 1/1 servo. Just a walking.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I had to discard a card. It was a Mirror Gallery.
I think. Yeah, the one I got Joe to print for me. It's prettier. There's a servo. Hell yeah. I will pay 1 to top. I know what one of them is. I want to put it in this order.
This order.
Your boy's already at 5/5. That's cool.
Your boy. Mr. Mold.
Yeah. Hell yes. Okay. Tap, draw a card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, 4 and then 5, whatever. Doublong Saison. Wow. Pretty sweet.
So now I need 2 ways to destroy enchantments in colors that can't destroy enchantments. It's exciting.
It's pretty great. Move to combat. Swing with the house.
I'm taking it.
Okay. 5, 6, 7.
This servo just.
Oh, you're right.
play this
Not
turn?
him. Okay. 5, 6.
Yep.
And then I will end my turn. You have a plant. I'll have 2.
I've got a plant.
Okay. I need 2 plants though. Cut to what's his name going 2 times.
2 times. Twice he did that? 2 times. I definitely shouldn't be drawing all of these at once.
I was gonna say I don't understand why I have to load it every time. I know exactly why I have to load it every time. React. Oh, and sorry. 2 times.
I discard a stolen identity. That's the end of my turn.
Oh yeah. I take the turn. Tap. Become 3. Fast. Draw some mysterious card. Play a swamp, and off that swamp, a Sensei's Divining Top, and then an enter in Hill's Bend. Oh, and also at some point I get 2 Eldrazi Spawns.
I think I respond to the Sensei's Divining Top
Okay.
with a Sublime Epiphany. Choose 1 or more. Counter target spell. Counter target activated or triggered ability. Return target non-land permanent to its owner's hand. Create a token that's a copy of a creature you control. Target player draws a card. Heads. Comes back to my hand. Tails. Comes back to my hand.
Another command! Hell yeah!
And that's the game, folks.
I mean, I'm out of what you call it, but that's fine. You got 3 creatures.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, okay. Sack a spawn, which will give a counter on Griswold, and I'll sack the other one to get another servo. And I'll hang on.
Because you use the colorless that you sack
Yeah. To do the
to make a servo and
Yeah.
get 2 +1/+1 things.
yeah. Okay.
And
Sack
I'll
a spawn,
plant,
2 counters. You sack a plant.
which gets you another 2 +1/+1 counters.
Right. So that adds 2 servos. The plant gets me 2 more counters. Goes to 6. Repeat. Sack a spawn. Use it to create 2 more servos.
Okay, sack a crook.
Good. 4 more counters. Like an asshole. It's great. It's great. Oh, you didn't get to top it. Okay, then I will just top.
Like Urza's Factory would be really good for you. It's just like taps for a colorless, so you can pay 7, tap it, and get a 2/2 guy.
Right.
Just for times when you have all
Really
this mana.
need draw in this deck. Okay.
Yeah.
Ba-bam. Bam. Is now the time? Okay. 4 servos here. Cool. I'm going to Maelstrom Pulse my own servos. Destroy target non-land permanent and all others that share a name with it. So, 4 servos down, which I think means he's getting 8 tokens, so I only get 1 chance to do this. Pay 1.
It would be.
If I would put 1 or more +1/+1 counters. When,
Yeah, but there's going to be 3 activations of it.
yeah, whenever a creature token dies.
Yeah, so
Yes.
you can make up to 6. Like you could pay 3 mana and make 6 servos. Because you're
I think I have 4, but whatever. Yeah, that's fine. 1, 2, 3, we'll do it.
Oh, you had 4 servos?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Servos down. Although, no, they're coming back. 3 mana. So, okay, he's going to gain off the 3, I think. 6 more.
If you had 4 servos and you sacked 4 servos? Or
I think I only have 3 mana.
Yeah,
Oh, but you're right. Yeah. 4.
So
Yep.
yeah, you'll get 8 +1/+1 counters, 3 servos, or 6 servos.
That's right.
And how big is he?
He is currently 21. And all
your
those
guys
circles
died.
died. Yep.
Good game.
Swing. Yeah. Finally, Mold does it right. And he owes it all to Grave Pact. And also the ability to look at the look at the top 3 and be like, I don't need a land. I don't need a land. Ooh, Nim Death Mantle was next.
I did the same thing. I was like, I don't need lands. I need a way to deal with a Grave Pact.
Yeah.
I ponder.
The amount.
No, to the point where I should be playing Grave Pact and Chatterfang if I'm just going to be sacking 5 squirrels to give that guy -5 or +5 -5.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Not Sweet Brash Taunter. I'm gonna sack a squirrel. You sack a creature. Although I think you get to put the counter. Hang on. Yeah, your ability happens and the activation goes on the sack. Yeah, so yours has to resolve because your thing is dying.
Yeah, but I think I have to target
Yeah.
as I sack the things.
Yeah.
So you can sack the thing that I'm targeting.
Okay, so because it goes on the stack. Okay.
Yeah.
So you sack it and target it, so you know that it's this one, and then Grave Pact says, "All right, now I have to sack." So I say, "Oh, the one you targeted." Okay.
Right. So, granted, it'll pretty much get rid of the guy that I'm trying to get rid of,
Yeah, which is what you want, right?
and 1 for each squirrel is fine. Dude, Griswold is performing better and better by the day.
Yeah.
Like,
You know why? Because he's like, man, I heard you put this Slimefoot in there and want to get to it. No time.
no, don't.
I heard you put Aid from the Cowl and want to get to it. No time.
It is hilarious that you just Maelstrom pulsed your own guys.
That's half the reason it's in there.
Yeah, right.
Oh, what a game. Hell yeah.
I also think that, like, Yahenni would be really good for you, just because, again, it's a way to sacrifice other creatures. It will remain indestructible and then gets bigger with +1/+1 counters, so the doubling season. And the module.
Yep.
So, like, you can just Yahenni sack the thing.
Yeah.
Or
I think, I
when
saw
something
animation
your opponent
module.
dies,
Yeah.
he gets the +1/+1 counter, but you can sacrifice a guy to make him indestructible until end of turn.
Yeah. I saw animation module and doubling season right next to each other when I topped. And I was like, all right, cool. We got this.
It's going to be a sweet game.
Yeah. Hold this. All right, guys. Who's on? I don't even know. Anyone? Don't know who that is. I'm going to see who I'm following on Twitch.
Let's go to that otter guy. That thing was awesome last week. Did anybody stick around for that? Because it was just an otter hanging out with another otter for, like, not long enough.
Yeah.
Stream was on for 8 hours straight.
James says, lol, yes. That's true. All right, I'll send you the otters. Hell yeah.
Just as long as they're not in a bathtub.
Well, the otters are. That's how I found them.
They were in a bathtub. That's totally true.
Let's see. Not videos. Channels. No, not channels. Oh, you know what? Categories. Pools, hot tubs. And yeah, there it is. Right there. Hell yeah. Okay. Raid channel.
Awesome. We should think of commands for each deck.
Yeah.
I know you just have Hellbent because it's a player-based thing.
Yeah,
but,
exactly. The more commands, the better. Again, I didn't see anything on there that was like, keep it to under 3,000 commands. So, we apparently have more space than, more space than ideas.
Like for Yawgmoth, if I ever deal more damage to myself than you've dealt to me this game.
Marine Mammal Rescue.
I'm stoked.
Yeah.
Those are adorable.
Star Raid. I should be watching. I am, again, not watching my own damn channel, so I have no mana. But yeah, if you just sit there
I didn't even
in...
play the Silawari Calcos that last game. That's why I lost.
Oh, fuck. I gotta mute myself. Rating Marine Mammal Rescue.
Like, just keeps going up in viewers as we're rating. Wait, you guys are going to Marine Mammal Rescue? Fuck yeah!
Yeah.
Thanks, guys. Love your stream.
Yeah.
Damn, what a good
I
week.
don't know what takes it so long. Like, go. Do I have to, hit a button? Rating width. Do I have to go? I don't see the time expiring. No, it's sort of going eventually. Do I have to end mine, maybe? Because, there's no timer on this. All right.
Weird.
I'm going to end mine, and hopefully it'll take it with you.